something special and rare. It's number one versus number two. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. We're going to get something special. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last season's national champions, the Miami Hurricanes. EA Sports, I'm Chris Farmer, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He tackled with the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here's a good throw off the play fake. Rams are really country with their eyes in this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. First play looking to throw it. On the move now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. This is something rare and special because this early in the season have a 1 versus 2 matchup. These kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the best team in the country is. And the willingness to take this game on provides them with a huge opportunity to have a big resume builder early in the year.
First down and 10 now. They'll run it from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Caught over the middle. It's big. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to his right sideline for the completion. He runs and bound. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Nowhere to run, but around him for no gain. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return. Pick sets up his offense.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envisioned this game getting started. You see an interception early, you think, okay, great opportunity. Bang! They throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Screen to the wide receiver.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Lets it go on the move. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on 3rd down. Get him the ball.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. Gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. And you could say not recently. They had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
The Hurricanes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Slides to avoid the big hit. 1st down and 10.
I really like this call by this offense in 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down.
Finally bring them down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Assigned quarterback did not get there, and now it's going to bring out 4th down and 1. The Canes will look to convert here on 4th down.
4-1-4 satellite. 4-1-4 satellite. Here we go. 1-6-3. Let's get it. On set. Run that ball downfield, son. Come on now. Run that ball.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points in the room. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple of plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
This should be the last play of the quarter. To throw it here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Bought some time, now lets it go. The pass ball is incomplete as time expires in the 1st quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, and he throws for the 1st down. Makes a quick grab.
And it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
He can't connect to costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
The Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal, and they found the end zone this time out.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Adjusting now to the defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. The Hurricanes will look to convert here on 4th down. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Trying for a 4th down completion. Lets it go quickly. Finds his receiver. It's enough for the 1st down. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain though on the completion. And the Canes come up to the line and crank the tempo up here. First and goal to the run it in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Looking to throw here. He makes the inside the 10. He tackled at the 17. Strong job on the coverage team. See if they can recover from that here. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Tries the quick throw. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third, and here's the throw deep downfield. And it's intercepted, and he's still in front of that ball. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick every time.
We're just here in this first half. This defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Now, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Now running here. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Oh, man, the rain ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was holding onto that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Wide open downfield. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He moves the ball deep, and kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Shotgun, he'll hand it off.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They attack the deep middle of this defense, Kirk, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. And they trap him for a sack. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the sophomore quarterback goes behind the receiver.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made on the left side. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the wideout goes in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Comes up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or they'll have to settle for 3? Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Leads out of the pocket. The defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes. PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they can kick off and hope the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 10. The returner is brought down. Gets a start with the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Incompletion makes it second down. That player moved a little bit too early to false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Football, the game comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wide out. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. He swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The pocket breaking down. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Buckeyes come up to the line in a 3. first down.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
Catch the tight end and a corner route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten over.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hits the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that ball is going to fall to the ground, and if you go back and look at this, he's falling back when he makes this throw. He's actually throwing it off of his back foot. You combine that with already throwing a couple interceptions. I don't know if it's a time to think about maybe warming up the backup.
Incomplete. Second down. Looking to throw yet again. Bringing pressure. On the move, looking deep down the right side. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sideline. 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete and 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. There's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. They'll try the ground game here with running back. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. The Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made on the outback. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
This quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on 1st down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Defense kind of much and gets the first down in the process.
Hurricanes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to scramble. Will avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Canes are going to cash in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Okay, ready? Points from the field. Ready, ready. On the ready.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He's out of the pocket. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete. The Canes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down.
6 remain. Ready. Shadow. On the ready. Ready, ready. Direction.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. That's a fly to the right end. And it's broken up there. Great play on 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback will throw it with the run pass option. He's swarmed by the defense. Second down play coming up for this offense. The quarterback looks to his right. Sierra running stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a quick break. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw again. And they heave it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Come on, defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a short completion of a big tight end. It is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the quarterback gets him. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. It brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Down the middle. It's Bickley. They'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great gain on the play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he gets it off. You seem able to make the stop after a short gain. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
Fade route. Wants to fade.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's loose. They see number 4. And the defense comes out with the football.
Well, you're trailing in a game like this in the second half. An opportunity in the red zone at the very least to get a field goal, hopefully a touchdown. The most important aspect is ball security. You've got to take care of the football, and instead, they cost themselves a possession.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
That's an important first down on that running play.
Push it downfield out there.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain today.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run, and their RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right track for some good yards.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. They failed to bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down. Great scoring position. The Hurricanes come to the line by a hurry up. The quarterback appears to be changing the play. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the move now. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on 2nd down.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back. It's a wide receiver screen. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. So 2 losses in a row puts them in a tough spot. 3rd and very long.
Well, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the right end. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They'll try to add the lead now to 3-2. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now. return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team gets the return into the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down the scoreboard now. He makes the grab. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He can go. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick in return. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Now the offense is set up with a short field.
Pace, 27.
Grinding away on the ground. Nowhere to run.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for a man. He's running out of time here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Kings.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. They like their odds of closing this game out.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep for late game heroics. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. The pass rush closing in. And it's caught. They'll pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 38. The Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch downfield. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Buckeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Using his legs here. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. He's brought down greatly on that takeaway. It was a huge play for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. All right, so it's first and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
So it's second and 10 from their own one. Important to get some yards here. They don't want to have to face third and long or punt from this position. Another pass attempt from deep in their own end. Looks left and finds his target there. In the clear at the 25. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And that should secure the victory, and they dodge the upset trap here. But they came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
And that first down should clinch this big showdown. The sideline Kirk in celebration mode. A massive test early season, and they pass it.
Yeah, they pass it. What a big opportunity they're able to take advantage of. And just, you know, the fact that both these teams played, it was such a competitive game early in the year. You know, the loser here, still a long way to go to be able to rebuild their resume and get right back to where they want to be.
Touchdown, Miami. They are pouring it on now.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're going away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts from inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. First play of the drive now set up at the 27. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for a late, deep throw. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Looking to pass here on second down.
Down he goes. It's a sack.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. You will be expecting them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Hey, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
That's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.